Wait a minute. This isn't my world. Disappointed!
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Sega quits Japanese arcade business after 50 years.
Oh, God.
About time.
Damn.
That's the end of an era.
Oh, my God.
There's a lot of nostalgia involved with Sega and arcades, and I'm surprised. Like that was Sega's bread and butter forever. Like most of the stuff that you've seen Sega make over the years,
Arcades
are from arcades.
Yeah, Space
All the
Harrier.
things that they don't make, every one of those things you say, oh, Sega doesn't make those games anymore because they don't care about arcades anymore.
Right.
Oh man, remember it was like Sega Timeout. That's what it was.
Was it Sega?
Sega
Yeah,
Timeout.
there was
yeah.
Namco
Really?
Timeout and Sega
Yes.
Timeout.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I didn't know it was Sega Timeout.
Yeah, those are the only ones around here. But it kind of hurts, especially in Japan,
Yeah.
because the arcade scene in there was still semi-thriving. I mean, they had some pretty big buildings with arcades in it. And it kind of was like, there's something like in Vegas and stuff like that. But it reminded me of something like that.
Akihabara.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a lot of the machines that I saw when I used to go to arcades in Vegas were tons of them were Sega games.
Yeah.
Tons.
Yeah.
Tons. It was stupid.
Yeah. Crazy Taxi.
Oh
Well,
God, that was great.
Since they couldn't put 3D Sonic in the arcades, they said, forget it. That's all we're thinking about right now.
I feel like I saw a Sonic Fighters arcade
Probably.
cabinet.
Probably.
That was a
Probably.
thing, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was a thing.
It wasn't a good thing. But it was a thing.
That was a thing.
Yeah, just like Virtua Fighter Kids, not a good thing.
Space Harrier, man.
Well, that's not a fighting game.
I'm saying.
It depends on how you look at it.
What was the,
Cell,
what was the
man.
sequel?
Fighting aliens.
What was the sequel to that? That was Planet Harriers?
Oh, the third one,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
two-player one.
Yeah.
Planet Harriers.
Never played it.
Never played it.
Never played it.
You're like a nurse.
That was a nurse
Like a nurse,
with
nurse,
a
nurse.
with a
Something
needle.
else.
There was a nurse with a needle shooting out. Whatever it was.
That's bad.
Yeah, man. Well, they said they signaled the move back in 2020, which was, was that before? That was before COVID. That was like the start of it, I would say.
COVID
So
was
they
like
already had it.
2020 in March.
Yeah,
Or
so it was like
late
halfway
February.
through
And
there.
everything started locking down.
Yep.
Well, they already had it as a kind of a plan to step back away from the arcade business. And then with everything happening that year, it's very much easy to assume that was a big factor
Oh yeah.
in them leaving the industry on that. They shifted 85% of its arcade shares to Genda, which is another company. So I'm going to miss the Sega logo, though. Even if they keep the arcades there. Without Sega on there, it hurts.
I
as
think
a-
people have more nostalgia
Sega
with
lover.
Sega than anything, regardless of what they like nowadays.
No love for Genda?
I don't know. What depends what your agenda is.
The agenda.
Dear God. I need the sound effects back, damn it. Son of a bitch.
Well,
guys
it's
are
not.
killing me.
It's not just Sega that left either, because Namco Funscape in London finally closed its doors after 25 years, and other Namco things did. But in Japan, there's still some Namco. But yeah, it's probably not going to be too good.
Well, what if they plan on doing obviously they're closing this shit. But what if they revamp it into like a virtual arcade type of thing, like a streaming service?
I mean,
They quit.
yeah,
I don't
it's
want
not-
it to happen.
it's
Too much
not the
effort for
same.
Sega. Too much effort for Sega.
I mean, listen, it hasn't been the same in an arcade for
Obviously.
at least 30 years. Like
Obviously.
when you used to walk in, have lines of people.
Yeah.
Cigarettes, quarters lined up. Like,
Cigarettes
you
and
remember?
quarters.
That just shows you
That
how
was
long
my-
ago
I
it
know.
was.
That was my
Cigarettes
favorite
and
part,
quarters.
son.
Asking people to just leave the house nowadays.
That was
Yeah.
my favorite part.
That's a tall order.
When you
A
used to put your
tall-
quarter down and then you got up and nobody else got a turn
Mm-hmm.
except for the other player. You know what I'm saying?
the
'Cause you were
etiquette, man.
Crushing
Somebody will
souls.
steal your quarter,
Arcade etiquette,
make a
man.
run
Put the
for
quarter
it.
up, someone grab it.
Like, oh, thanks, man. I'm good to continue now.
But I mean, those days are long gone. So the fact that they don't have it anymore isn't really hurting that much because you really couldn't have that experience the same way. So if they did make it a virtual reality experience and had like, okay, you walked into a virtual arcade and so virtual people, I mean, I guess it's not gonna be the same, but I mean, it'll be different.
Virtual arcade.
But question:
The metaverse.
Did these arcades have were they like barcades or were they strictly arcades? Because I feel like barcades is still like thriving
Strictly
right now.
arcades.
Well, considering they don't drink like that in Japan, I think they were just regular arcades.
That's true, man. That's true.
They're not getting tore down
Yep.
Not there.
Come on.
Karaoke bar. That's different.
Word.
They love
But
that
not at the
karaoke.
arcade. There's like horse racing games and stuff. Like they had different types of stuff there. Last I went, but that was a long time ago too.
Yeah, arcades are more of a like a.
There's a
just
skee
let me
ball.
throw it in the bar.
But they
in
have
the
light
basement,
gun.
right near the pool table or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's how.
where it's
Yeah.
more.
And
It
then they
can't
have-
just be just about the arcades
Yeah.
anymore.
Well, it's racing games, fighting games, shooting games.
I thought you
Yeah, I
said
mean, like,
racist. game.
Racist.
Racist games. No,
Racist
no.
games.
Nah, but places like Dave and Buster's and like
Hmm.
Barcade
Yeah.
in Manhattan, those places are they
Arcades are
combine
awesome.
both like food and drink.
It's a
with
theme, yeah.
The arcade.
Or,
so-
or Nathan's with an arcade in the back. You get the hot dog and nachos. You go out to party arcades in the back.
Yeah,
You'll
I mean,
see a
yeah.
Simpsons. You'll see like
The usual.
a Turtles.
The usual suspects.
If anything, beat them up. That's it.
Yeah.
You won't
Maybe
even
a
see
Street
your final
Fighter.
fight. You won't even see it. You'll see Street Fighter. A certain.
But
Street
the
Fighter.
Hot Fire, dude, the Hot Fire arcade shit that was at Barcade is that Pac-Man battle shit. That's where it's at, man. That
Yeah,
Pac-Man
yeah.
battle, man. People be sleeping
Hell
on
yeah.
that. That's where it's at. Or if you're on a date, you want to whoop your date's ass, and they all got types of shit that you could play with your date.
Yeah, I did that.
Really?
Yeah, and that didn't get a second date.
Did you whoop that ass? You didn't whoop her ass?
No, I whooped her ass.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Well, fuck it then. She ain't getting no win.
You can't take a loss.
It was a fighting game, bro.
That's it. It's
I
like,
was gonna lose.
fuck up out of here. You don't get your ass whooped. You get your ass, fuck up out of here.
Wow.
It's okay though. She really won. She's engaged now, so she's winning.
No, not really.
Yo.
Damn.
You took the L.
She may be engaged, but she's still lost in Street Fighter.
Damn.
Exactly.
That's in the wedding card.
Yeah, that'd be the shit. Still got that ass whooped. Fuck you.
Still took the L.
Harris says Western style barcades actually get raided by the police in Japan because it's shady as hell.
Damn.
Wow.
Doesn't surprise me. Yakuza there.
Yakuza, man.
Playing in
You don't
suits.
wanna mess
They're like, yo, don't mess with me, man. Don't mess with me. I'm racing this horse. He got real money on the table.
That's
But
messed up.
I mean, yeah, it's a sad. I would shed a tear for the loss of the Sega arcade
Man, it
business.
sucks.
I wish that something like that. I mean, I wish it would come back, but it's not going to come
I
back.
shed a tear for anything Sega nowadays.
So
I always shed a tear.
Well,
for
on the
Sega.
bright side, we don't have to worry about like there being an arcade game that never makes it to the home system.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
They should
yeah.
make this like
True.
freaking Golden Axe, Death Ara's Revenge.
Oh, it hurts.
Arcade exclusive. It's like, okay, at least we don't have to feel that pain again.
The game is so good.
you said the barcades aren't shady, the police are.
Also not surprising.
All right.
Oh man, but yeah, I mean, who out there remembers the arcades? Leave it in the comments. Let us know your experiences, and are you mad that Sega's not in the game anymore for arcades at least? It's leaves you worried, man. They might be gone. Who knows?
sucks.
Who knows,
They
man?
might be bought.
That was the reason they were still around. Man. So we'll see.